Today Matters Part 7. Your finances give you options. Imagine a person has good thinking, a clear plan, strong commitment, and the fire to move forward in life. They work hard, they learn, they rise back up from mistakes, and they try to make their today better. But at the end of the month, when the bills arrive, the pressure of debt increases, household expenses start to feel scary, and future savings look empty, their confidence is shaken. The fear starts here, because if money is not under your control, your choices gradually begin to shrink. And curiosity is born right here. Does money truly give happiness, or does money simply provide the freedom so that a person can live their life by choice, not by compulsion? In the sixth part, we understood that today's thinking gives me an advantage. Good thinking gives a person clarity even in the midst of problems. Critical thinking helps them see facts. Creative thinking gives them new solutions. Reflective thinking teaches them to learn from the past, and strategic thinking prepares them for the future. But just good thinking is not enough. If a person does not stick around even after thinking, the plan remains on paper. This is the reason why commitment comes after thinking. Commitment is the strength that says, whether I am in the mood or not, whether the path is easy or difficult, I will not back down from my important work. Many people in life do not stop because they lack talent. They stop because their commitment is weak. In the beginning, motivation is high, but after a few days, resistance comes. The body gets tired, the mind makes excuses, people doubt, results are delayed, and then the person says, maybe this wasn't for me. But success often begins right after that turning point where many people quit. Therefore, commitment does not just mean stating a goal. Commitment means giving your time, energy, and focus to that goal every day. Mickey Mantle's story explains this very point. He is counted among the most talented players in baseball history. While playing for the New York Yankees, he achieved great accomplishments, won World Series titles, and also won MVP awards. But the struggle with alcohol and injuries in his life greatly affected his career and personal life. Mickey Mantle's story reminds us that talent is a huge gift, but if discipline and commitment do not protect it, a person can remain below their full potential. Talent can give you a start, but only commitment completes the journey. And this same point applies to finances as well. Money management is not a one-day decision. It is also a daily commitment. You do not become financially free by making a budget for one day. You do not become secure by saving for one day. You do not become stable by stopping unnecessary expenses for one day. The same rule works in finances. Small daily choices create long-term options. If you spend every day without thinking, compulsion increases in the future. If you are a little conscious every day, options increase in the future. John C. Maxwell's lesson is, today's finances give me options. This does not mean that money is the biggest goal of life. Money does not guarantee happiness. Money cannot buy character. Money cannot buy love. Money cannot buy inner peace. But the right planning of money definitely gives you options. You have the option to handle yourself in an emergency. You don't have to do every wrong job, just out of compulsion. You get the space to take better decisions for your family. You get freedom for learning, travel, rest, health, and generosity. The problem starts when a person either makes money a god or ignores it completely. Both extremes are dangerous. If you only run after money, relationships can weaken, health can be ignored, and inner satisfaction can decrease. But if you ignore money, then debt, stress, and dependency will start controlling your life. Therefore, balanced financial thinking is necessary. You don't have to make money the master, but you must learn to manage money. A person drowned in debt often doesn't just face financial pressure, they face emotional pressure too. They feel shame, there is guilt, anxiety increases, and many times they cannot take decisions according to their potential. Their focus shifts from growth to survival. They think about how to somehow pay the EMI, how to somehow clear the loan, how to somehow manage the month's expenses. In such a situation, creativity, risk-taking, and peace all decrease. This is why financial commitment is necessary. This does not mean that you should get into a race to become very rich. It means that you start understanding money. Where is your income coming from? Where is the expenditure going? Which expense is a necessity and which is just for show? Do you have some safety for emergencies? Are you planning anything for the future? Can you increase your earning capacity by improving your skills? These questions are not meant to scare you but to give you direction. Increasing your earning is one part of financial stability. But increasing earning does not mean that you sacrifice health, family, and peace. Smart earning means upgrading skills, becoming valuable, increasing the quality of your work, and finding opportunities that give long-term growth. If your income increases but spending increases even faster, stability still won't come. Therefore, discipline is also necessary along with income. The second major thing is gratitude. There is a very thin line between financial growth and greed. It is not wrong to dream big, but ignoring the things you already have is dangerous. Gratitude protects you from comparison. When you recognize every day what you have, you don't become restless to buy every shiny thing. You avoid spending for status. You understand that every person's financial journey in life is different. Comparison becomes a big reason for financial mistakes. If a friend bought a new car, we want it too. If a neighbor bought a bigger house, we feel the pressure too. If someone's vacation appears on social media, our own life starts feeling small. But we don't see what the other person's income is, how much debt they have, what their responsibility is, and what the inner reality is. Therefore, do not make your financial planning by looking at others' lifestyles. Your money should run according to your life, your responsibilities, and your goals. Giving is also a part of financial maturity. When a person only accumulates, money can become a fear. But when they help others according to their capacity, money becomes meaning. Giving does not always mean a large amount. Helping someone in need, supporting at home, contributing to the community, helping someone with education, all these remind a person that money is not just for oneself, but also to create value. Making a financial plan is the most important step. Without a plan, money just flows away. A plan does not mean a complicated spreadsheet. Simple clarity is also a plan. This much income, this much necessary expense, this much saving, this much debt repayment, this much investment or future goal, and this much giving. Every person's situation is different, so it is better to take advice from the right financial advisor before taking any investment or retirement decision. But basic awareness can be started from today. 𝐮𝐩𝐽𝐝𝐴𝐻's journey makes this lesson very human. 𝐮𝐻𝐽𝐝𝐴𝐻 is a well-known personal finance expert, author, and TV personality in America. She took a degree in social work from the University of Illinois and later worked as a waitress in Berkeley. 𝐮𝐻𝐽𝐝𝐴𝐻's dream was to open her own restaurant. According to reports, she borrowed about $50,000 from friends and customers, but through a broker at Merrill Lynch, that money went into risky investments and was lost. That very painful experience became the beginning of her financial education. 𝐮𝐻 did not let that shock become her permanent defeat. She decided to learn finance herself and later became a broker after taking training at Merrill Lynch. Moving forward, she made her career in financial planning, wrote books, did TV shows, and became a popular voice who explains personal finance in the language of the common people. Her life tells us that a financial mistake does not end a person if they are ready to learn from it. The biggest lesson of 𝐮𝐻𝐽𝐝𝐴𝐻's story is that money knowledge is very important. If you do not understand finance, you start trusting others blindly. And blind trust can increase financial risk. This does not mean that advisors are not needed. They are needed. But your own basic understanding is also essential. Where is your money going? What is the risk? How does the return come? What is the cost of debt? Why is saving necessary? Understanding these basic things is every person's responsibility. If you do not manage your finances, finances start managing you. Then your decisions come from fear, not from freedom. You don't do a job because you find it meaningful, but because debt is crushing you. You ignore health because you won't be able to afford medical expenses. You miss family time because there is too much earning pressure. The chaos of money disturbs many areas of life. Now look at the entire series together. In the first part, we learned that today matters. Life changes from today, not from tomorrow. If today is scattered, the future will also be weak. If today is disciplined, the future will be strong. The second lesson was attitude. Your attitude opens up possibilities. A negative attitude can make even success bitter, and a positive attitude can turn even struggle into learning. In the third part came priorities. Priorities give focus. Everything cannot be important. You must learn to put your best time into your best work. In the fourth part came health. Health gives strength. If the body is weak, even big goals start feeling difficult. In the fifth part came family. Family gives stability. No matter how noisy the outside world is, the emotional support of home keeps a person grounded. In the sixth part came thinking. Thinking gives an advantage. Good thinking gives you better decisions, better solutions, and better learning. And then comes commitment, which turns all these lessons into action. Commitment says that just knowing is not enough. Doing every day is necessary. And now in the final part come finances, which give options. When money is disciplined, choices in life increase. When money is uncontrolled, choices decrease. The essence of this entire story is that success is not some sudden lucky event. Success is a daily design. You choose your attitude every day. You choose priorities every day. You take choices for health every day. You give time to the family or ignore it every day. You sharpen thinking every day or fill the mind with noise. You fulfill commitment every day or make excuses. You manage money every day or spend it randomly. And these small choices together build your big life. Today is your most important asset. The past can give you a lesson, the future can give you hope, but action can only happen in today. You cannot edit yesterday and you cannot guarantee tomorrow. But today you can take a small decision. Today you can improve a habit. Today you can make an important call. Today you can stop an expense. Today you can read a page. Today you can take a walk. Today you can talk to the family with love. Today you can give 30 minutes to your goal. Change takes time. So do not hurry. If you try to change your entire life at once, you might feel overloaded. Choose one area where improvement is needed most. If the attitude is weak, start from there. If priorities are confused, build focus first. If health is being ignored, take small steps. If the family is drifting away, start a conversation. If thinking is scattered, start reflection. If commitment breaks, keep small daily tasks. If finances are uncontrolled, make a simple plan. Today Matters teaches us that a better tomorrow is not a dream, it is a daily construction. Every day is a brick. Every decision is cement. Every habit is a structure. If you place the right brick every day, then gradually the building of your life will become strong. People will see the result from the outside, but you will know that the real story was written on those days when you worked even without the mood, took a decision despite the fear, and saved your today despite the distraction. In the end, the question is simply this: will you keep taking your today lightly, or will you make it the turning point of your life? Because your future is not sitting somewhere far away waiting for you. Your future is being built today in your decisions. Therefore, do not waste today. Design today. Give today discipline. Make today meaningful. Because when today changes, gradually the whole life changes.
If this video has taught you something new, or if you feel this information should reach more people, don't forget to like and share the video. Your small share can become valuable and useful information for someone else. If you have any questions related to this topic, or if you would like to share your opinion with us, be sure to write in the comment box. We read every question and suggestion from you, because your feedback inspires us to create better content. And if you want to keep receiving such interesting and reliable information about business, the economy, and the world in the future, then don't forget to subscribe to our channel GRT Business and also press the bell icon so that you get notifications of every new video directly. At GRT Business, we always strive to provide you with accurate, balanced, and reliable information. Our news and analysis are prepared based on information obtained from various news agencies, public sources, and public opinion. We make every effort to verify and validate each fact as much as possible. But in case of any possible error or dispute, the responsibility lies with the respective sources. Our only aim is to present you with a correct and trustworthy perspective so that you can understand any topic better.